Okay, folks, it's the battle of the influencers. Welcome to Papa's channel.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Too many cameras.
No.
I gotta go to Papa's kitchen.
Yes, right. You're at the Papa's kitchen. Hey, Jill. Hi. Yes, fine. We're the battle of the influencers right here. 3 different channels going on right now. This is great.
Oh, it's so
Oh, right.
Look at these two. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Hi everybody, it's the Papa from the Papa's Kitchen, and today's a very special day. My kids determined a few months ago, I guess, for my birthday to surprise me with something that they thought I would really enjoy, and I really do, and that is to have a meal prepared by a professional chef that would also work with us and teach us. And so that's what they're here for the most part, and to hang out with me. And for my 70th birthday, this is my gift. So here's my gift. It's Jasmine. And she has her own Instagram. I'm going to put that in the description for you. But they sent me a list of things I could opt for as far as the menu, and I've always had a little bit of problem or a little fear about fish, so we're doing fish and we're doing a number of other things. It's all a French menu tonight, and so I'm going to bring you guys along to watch, and as we put together a beautiful French meal for ourselves, and then we're all going to sit down and eat it. So that's what we're going to do. So here we go. She's ready. She's been here for almost 2 hours, no, about an hour and a half doing prep. I mean, it was just prep, getting everything ready so that we can go ahead and start our cooking. So here we go.
Do we still have to call you Papa even though there's no grandkids here?
No.
No, you don't have to, but be respectful. Jasmine's about to have her way with us.
Okay, teach these people how to
No,
cook.
we've got, all 3 of us have experience in the kitchen.
Look at this setup. Wow.
This is something. So we've got 3 stations here.
Yes.
Plus a 4th.
She's going to do it too. Justin, is this very distracting with all the cameras on you?
A little.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's okay.
but it's okay. We're gonna roll with it. So I did wash all of your ingredients you have in front of you, so your herbs and stuff like that for you. Everyone knows how to cut an onion, dice an onion.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Right?
I just want to make sure. So we can just go ahead and roll out our lemon just to loosen up the juices in it.
Roll out a lemon. I've already learned something.
You should be over here.
Is your lemon rolled out?
It's helping her so that it won't slide.
Okay.
Once everyone is all set,
Yeah.
they can just grab as many desired piece of the meat. Oh, and this, by the way, is a lioness salad. It's not a traditional salad with the lettuce, but it's the way
Lyonnaise.
rich people do it.
Rich people are living up
No,
to green
French.
I think you said rich.
Well,
So we are rich. We're gonna speak it into existence. But grab your meat. Usually it's
What did she really say? Rich?
French.
No,
French.
Oh, I heard rich.
She's a Texan girl.
Oh, okay.
She's from good old Texas.
Usually it's made with sausage and walnuts. But you would have to order that because they don't sell it locally. So if you as a substitute, you can use like a pork, any cooked pork meat.
Okay.
So right now we just have ham, which is a good substitute as well. So you just take it. If you want your pieces smaller, you can make them smaller. If not, just go ahead and throw as many desired piece into the bowl that you have. So I'm just going to throw in about maybe 4 or 5.
Sorry, I'm cooking for 11. Gotta do more.
She said she cooks for 200 sometimes, so.
Yeah, the most is 1,000, but.
Whoa, 1,000.
So I just threw in that, and then after that, we can go ahead and cut up our fresh herb. This is going to be our parsley, our fresh parsley from your garden. What is that?
That's hydroponic. I've had that for 2 years now.
Okay.
That's where the parsley
I
is
love
from.
this. I love it. You know, I do my thyme, rosemary.
No, I love that.
Oh, it's so good to have fresh.
Yeah.
There you go, Jerry. Learn how to chop this fast.
I know. She's good.
Ooh, that parsley smells nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Very.
And right out of your own little condo.
Once you get it to your desired size, but you do want it small, you can go ahead and toss it in there.
Okay.
Oh, you do want it small.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to do what she's doing.
Yeah, it's just
You can rock it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I just use my hand
Jill's
on
going
top.
fast over there.
Okay.
Jill's got it.
Okay.
That's 11 kids, right? 11 kids. Oh, okay. Okay.
Apparently chopping parsley has nothing to do with the number of kids you have. Oh, it smells good.
I'll take the camera for you.
You're like, how did I get roped into this? Dad wanted his daughters cooking next to him for this.
That's right.
So while they're finishing up, the next step is just to add your nuts.
Okay.
Just add as many nuts as you desire in your salad. And this is just another textural component in the salad. Just make sure it's not all bland.
You know what that noise is? It's this
beeping?
dishwasher. We
Oh.
keep hitting it, so.
I was wondering.
I know, Jerry does it all the time when he cooks.
Our next step is gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw in our onion. So just only use half of the onion. And the tip, not sure if y'all are aware, is to keep the root on. It'll stop you from frying.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Too late.
You use red onion a lot.
I do.
Yeah.
It's my preferred onion.
Hors d'oeuvre and appetizer. I noticed you listed them separately. Is hors d'oeuvre smaller?
So hors d'oeuvres is like a I would say it's like a cuter version of an appetizer.
Got it.
So like
It's petite.
charcuterie board-ish
Yeah.
type. Exactly.
Okay.
So like you said, yeah. And I'm not going to use all of my onion,
Okay.
but you can use whatever you desire.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll move on.
Okay.
The next step for the white wine vinegar, this is stronger than you might think.
Okay.
So I would just say do a swirl. Try not to teach with measuring cups because cooking is about just knowing.
Absolutely.
You kind of just have to know.
Yeah.
So with baking is a little bit different, but cooking you just need to know. So
Yeah.
I don't teach with the stuff unless we're gonna bake.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just do a swirl, and then just
Okay.
a cute little bit for now,
Okay.
and then after that, if you want more of that acid taste, then
You
we'll
can
just
get
add a little bit more. Exactly. So there you go. And then the next step,
That was a
maybe.
swirl.
So what we'll do for you is just when you squeeze the lemon, just do a little bit less than the whole half. We'll just only use a half. And the olive oil, we're just doing it to it fills up kind of the bottom because you want to make kind of a dressing with the onions and everything else.
Okay.
So I just put a little
Okay.
bit like that.
So I make a lot of dressings myself, but I just generally make them separate. So you're just doing it right on top.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You like that? Save a step.
Usually I do that as well, but for just the purposes, we'll just mix it because it's a simpler salad. So
Yeah.
I think that's about right. Does that look right to you?
yes, you just squeeze and try your best to keep your fingers close together so you won't get any of the seed. And so pork naturally has salt in it. So for French cuisines, we're not going to add any salt. I just put the salt here just in case you might want the salt. So I am going to add a little bit of salt, but you guys are free not to add it.
Jill will add salt, I'm sure. Right?
If you would like salt, babe.
You like it saltier usually.
I like saltier. He does not.
Oh, I like saltier. He does
Here you
not.
Well, it depends on what. But she does like more salt than I do.
And then it's just salt and pepper to taste. After that, you can go ahead and start mixing and enjoy. It's a very simple
You
salad.
mix it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me mix it.
That's interesting salad.
With my hands.
I mix it with my hands. Here's a spoon for you if you want one.
Sarah, you don't like getting your hands dirty?
I didn't want to wear gloves, but also.
I forgot you all.
She's not French.
Yeah, I'm not
Just
French.
a little bit.
And the reason why we did the fine dice for the parsley is you see it kind of looks more aesthetically
Yes,
pleasing.
looks
So
much more pleasing. Absolutely.
I'm gonna just try this and see if I like it. If not,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
here.
add
Do you have
more.
It's wonderful. Do you like it? Isn't it good?
So good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
You like it?
Wow.
Very simple thing, but it's all about the crisp. We're going to use ghee today as our butter because it's a little bit better. It helps crispy up the fish more, and it's more natural, better for your body as well. So the first thing, any choice of fish you use, you pat it dry, but I already did that for you all.
Okay.
So we're gonna take salt and pepper, and you want to season it. I would say from like light, medium, generous, and then generous, because when the flour is going to be plain, so when we dredge in the flour, it might lose some of that flavor.
Yeah.
And then we're going to finish it with a finishing kosher salt on top.
Okay. And you're only doing one side or both sides?
Both sides.
Okay.
So it's a pretty healthy amount of seasoning, yeah.
So you pat it dry a lot.
Yes.
Then season.
Sorry, Joe.
What? I didn't even get that part yet.
And then you want to
Yours is blacker than hers.
start heating
This is
up.
salt.
Here, give it to her.
I already did the pepper. Boy, I need to switch you out. That was enough for me.
You want to start heating it?
Yeah, sure. Let's.
Just put it on a low heat for now.
Okay.
Then after you're done with that, you're just gonna dip it in the flour.
Okay.
Good at it. Very good.
On both sides.
Wardrobe change.
And let me know if you all need more flour. So it should look fairly like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then just shake off in the end.
Pretty coated.
Yes.
Oh, you don't even have to do egg.
No, because the ghee.
That's right.
The ghee
Makes
kind
it
of helps
stick.
with all of that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And by the way, earlier I talked to her and asked her if we could use any kind of fish, and yes, we're using tilapia tonight, but we can use.
What about, could we use lard? I render lard and tallow. Would that one of those be good?
No, you
Because
could.
the ghee-
You could. Any, to be honest, any type of fish or really meat works well with ghee. Ghee is kind of like just a.
But
Oh, you meant
You know,
instead of ghee, but the problem is that's
okay.
beef. That's beef, so I don't know. You want?
No,
that
I meant, but the lard. I was just
Oh,
wondering. But
lard
the
is
ghee,
lard. Oh, for-
the butter replacement would be butter.
Okay,
The
okay.
Ghee,
I
right?
get what you're saying. Yes.
The butter replacement would be butter.
Or you could use ghee like you're supposed to.
Well, if I don't want to buy extra ingredients, I'm just asking ahead of time.
Just follow the directions, Sarah.
Okay.
Trying to make it work within my already.
No, I get what you're
budget.
saying. You honestly, I would say if you're not using ghee, if you have oil, that could also work.
Coconut oil.
Yeah. So. Exactly. I actually am going to walk you through the process.
Okay,
so
good.
You'll be the one cooking it first. So while it's on the low heat, you're going to go ahead and put the ghee in.
Uh-huh. And how much do you want? Just
can
like you
keep
would
some.
normal? Just-
Yes.
Mhm.
That's a good amount right there.
Right there. Okay.
And then you can just turn up the heat to probably like a medium level now.
Okay.
And you know when oil is hot, you know it starts to
start to smoke
Exactly.
a little. Mm-hmm.
So we'll just wait on that. Now, in the meantime, for our butter sauce for the lemon and the capers,
Okay.
it'll just be simple capers, a little bit of lemon, and a little bit of butter, and
That's it.
That's
Mhm.
it.
Very simple.
And we won't use the ghee; we'll use the unsalted butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because the saltiness of the fish plus the capers, actually, everything is.
Everything's
you
gonna
don't
be
want to.
fine.
Yeah, you don't want it to
Yeah.
be too salty. So that's just going to start to fry on both sides.
Okay.
And then you might want to turn it up to maybe like a 5.5. now.
Okay. And then how long do you keep them on one side, but also how do you know?
So it depends on not only the fish, it also depends on what you're using at the bottom
Okay.
for ghee, and it also depends on what type of stove you're using.
Okay.
So for this one right here, this may take maybe 3 to 5 minutes, but it's
Okay.
just kind of like you have to look at it to tell.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say once you see the bottom starting to crispen up a bit or brown up a bit,
Yeah.
then you know it's time to flip.
Okay.
But I definitely know from already seeing it, it's still kind of pale on both sides.
Yeah.
So you can
Just leave it.
alone.
Mhm.
And then if you notice
I like
it's
that
starting to
smell.
burn, then you'll just turn down
The heat.
the heat a little bit.
Okay.
And that's it.
So would you do a piece of salmon basically the same way as
Yes.
as far as how?
But salmon, depending on how thick it is, you would have to not only do the sides, but not only do the bottom, the top and the bottom, but the sides as well. So, and then you probably end up basting it with butter or whatever you use.
So a little bit more, right?
Yes.
You want it brown.
Yeah, you
in
do.
other words.
Fish, you have to be a little bit more like patient. and
Yeah.
Stuff like that, especially when you're pan frying it. So ghee, the way it's processed, I would say, it's more of like a slower churn, a slower process as well.
Oh.
So it, yep, right there. So the natural flavor kind of just stays throughout a little bit more, and then ghee is also more natural than butter. Butter is a lot, just the way it happens now with the way they process butter. It's just so. I
make my own butter sometimes.
Okay,
Out of
then
raw
that's
milk.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Oh.
Sometimes when you're cooking fish or any type of meat, you dredge it for flour. When it's cooking, you do all the improper temperatures.
Yeah.
You'll still have a rubbery taste to it.
Okay.
Yeah, when you cook.
I see. I didn't
So-
realize that.
So yeah, that's the
good
thing
to
with
know.
pan frying with flour.
All
With
right.
your fish, you don't want it to dry out, so you can go ahead and remove it. I'm gonna remove it.
Remove it now.
Let me get a paper towel.
Can
Okay.
we use the same ghee for the next batch here?
You need more ghee.
Yeah, we'll add a little bit more, but you can use the same.
What do you think? Are you learning? a
Yeah.
lot?
Oh yeah. 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 Okay. So here we go.
He went back down in heat, right?
Okay. And then you can probably turn it up to full.
Okay. No.
After you get the fish in there.
Yeah.
Those are nice big sized
interesting,
pieces of fish. That's what I like.
Good.
Okay.
So it'll just be probably, make sure you use the unsalted one.
Yeah. Okay. About
Enough for-
3 tablespoons,
yeah.
maybe 2.5.
I love lemon and caper together. It's so good.
This is a really pretty color. I'm gonna turn the heat down a bit, just for the sauce.
I really want to watch this. This is
So you want it to brown a bit. And you want to mix it around so it doesn't continue browning, but you want it to brown a bit. Take it off the heat.
Okay.
Add your lemon.
Oh yeah. That's good. I know what that means.
I'm going to take it off the heat first. I don't want to get too hot.
Yeah. Okay, and then you put capers in. Did you put the juice into it?
A little bit of it.
Just a little,
I want
yeah.
that natural caper flavor in there.
I definitely go too slow with fish. I learned that tonight. I mean, too fast. I go too fast.
with fish.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's beautiful. Everybody's getting their fish.
Yeah, I know. Or underdone.
Good.
Is it good? You're gonna cook this fish for me?
Easy.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
the texture.
it's great.
The little crisp to the top.
You're right. It's not dry at all.
No, it's moist.
Wow. We had finished a delicious meal of fish with a lemon caper sauce. Oh my goodness. So very, very good. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to have somebody over for dinner. Now though, we're doing the dessert. And we're doing a crepe. I've never made a crepe before. This morning I made pancakes, but I've never made a crepe. So here we go.
It's just thinner pancakes.
That's all it is. Developed vanilla extract. Wow. Vanilla.
Well, it's been
It's right
sitting
here.
for.
Been sitting there for almost 2 years.
That is
Yeah,
called
almost 2
moonshine.
years, yeah.
That is what that is. Vanilla moonshine. I'm gonna make a crepe
And you
with
can
these
make these
guys.
for me all the time now.
No.
Get your vanilla bin.
I had to order those online. Indira vanilla
For the
bean.
crepes, it's the boys learning.
So we're gonna have the crepes with the fruit topping.
Okay.
So y'all want to do the flour mixture for the crepes, or you guys want to do the berry mixture first?
Oh, either one. Whatever you recommend.
What do you?
Okay, we'll start
You're
with
in
the
charge.
Flour.
We'll start with the flour.
This is mine.
So I already put a cup of flour in here.
A cup.
This is gonna get you, even with the first maybe 1 or 2 mistakes, maybe about 6 to 8 servings.
Wow.
You mean the
So-
mistakes are probable, not possible?
Yes.
There. Okay.
So 1 cup of flour, and then we're gonna do a dash of sugar.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take a little bit.
My dash is gonna be bigger than your dash, I think.
I would say do a dash because we're putting sugar on the berries as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll be good.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and
there's
do a
some
little bit
lumps in
of cinnamon as well. I did about six shakes of cinnamon.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then 2 dashes of salt.
Okay. Yes.
I don't want too much salt.
Did you count?
I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. What'd you say on the salt?
Two full dashes of salt. And then I would take your spoons and
Okay.
just do a spoon of the vanilla.
Of the vanilla. Yeah, it's strong.
That's some good vanilla.
So this is just basically a 3-ingredient crepe, but with the spin of it. The extra ingredients were like the cinnamon, the salt, the vanilla, because this is just
That's your spin on it.
this is just milk, flour, and egg.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do 1 1/4 cup of milk. And 2 eggs right after it.
All right.
And you can mix it together afterwards. So people call it like a thinner pancake, so you can see the mixture, the batter will be a lot thinner.
Yeah.
Everybody makes different faces when they do their, except Jasmine, she doesn't make a face.
Dad'll stick his tongue out if you watch.
Yeah, he does.
You can work better when you stick your tongue out.
That's
You bite
right.
your tongue.
Isn't all that mixing?
Hey, I told you, it's kind of funny watching 3 people make the same thing.
3 grown men. What'd you do on Wednesday night? We sat around and mixed.
Mixed crepes.
It's a race. So, it's a race. I won.
Yes, you did.
It's so easy.
And because it's raw egg, we can go ahead and take a spoonful and test it, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Not me.
No, me either.
Done.
Nico, you sure you're done? She's still going.
I
Look.
know, but I went
Get
fast.
the lumps out, right?
Yes, that's why they say for crepes it's best to use a
Whisk.
a whisk or like a.
I've got a whisk.
Let's see if we can find these gentlemen some whisks. Here's a itty bitty whisk. Here's a big whisk.
I'll take one.
You want one?
Record. How do you know?
Here, Jerry. Here's your whisk.
Big one over there.
No, there's a red light on it.
Here, Luke. Here's your whisk.
Oh, come on, really?
She was saying that you could make the crepes even the night before and then put them in a plastic baggie and put them in the fridge.
Oh.
Because crepes, when they're eaten, generally are not hot or they're warm. They're just room temperature.
Are we done yet?
Yeah.
They're just gonna keep going.
No, it actually is kind of. I don't know why it's kind of fun. So for, when we make our sauce for the berries, it'll thicken it up a bit
Okay.
for the topping.
She'll put it.
So I would say put a little bit over your berries. Yes.
There.
That's
good.
What does this do, Jasmine? The cornstarch with the berries? I don't understand.
It's going to thicken up. So when we make our
glaze.
It's like a glaze.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and usually with cornstarch, if you don't add it in before, what you'll do, let's say like with anything else besides desserts,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna make a slurry. So it's just
Yeah.
cornstarch and cold water. And
Yeah.
you do that to thicken up the sauce
Yes,
and anything
right.
like that.
Okay.
You do as much sugar as you want.
All right.
Oh dear.
And putting in the butter helps bring a little bit more of a creaminess to it, right? Wow, that does look delicious.
Yeah, it smells great.
Yeah, it really does.
So this is gonna
Oh, it's
all
good.
melt down.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
As
lighting
it starts
Does it soften
bruising.
the fruit too? or no?
just a bit,
Yeah.
just a bit. I try to keep the texture of the fruit, but sometimes naturally it's gonna lose it.
Yeah.
So the fruit's gonna bruise a little bit. As it bruises, it's gonna sweat, and that sweat is gonna create like a glaze almost in a
Interesting.
sense.
I like
So-
sweaty fruit.
We're that's just gonna let it do its work,
not good.
and then we may add some unsalted butter just for an extra base if it's not enough
Oh, yes.
at the
Sure.
bottom. But it might just do its thing. So you can smell it almost
can,
burning at
yeah.
the bottom.
Yeah.
So, and if you look slightly, it's just a bit
Yes.
of the natural berry sweating at the bottom.
Yeah.
You can see just a little bit liquid forming.
Yeah.
So we'll just let that continue to work.
Wow. So easy
And the
too.
cornstarch is better
'Cause
than flour.
Yes.
For this
Yes,
purpose.
it's more of a slurry feeling, yes. The flour would be very
Grainy.
grainy,
Exactly.
yeah. And unlike flour, where you've got to really cook it to get rid of the flour flavor, you don't have to with a cornstarch.
No,
like that,
not too much. To the side.
Yeah. Wow. Nice.
And then the crepes. So
All right, here we go.
yeah, this is going to be the
This is
test.
So do you coat the pan at all or anything?
We are not with butter or anything like that, but like
Spray.
with the
spray.
spray. And usually with a good non-stick pan, you won't even have to use it. But I don't want to even try that theory out.
And I notice you're using olive oil spray.
Yes, just any non-stick spray.
Okay, you won't taste
It's
it.
flavorless.
No, yeah.
typically.
Okay.
Let me just make sure it's coated.
Wow.
Medium heat.
So there's medium. There's medium, really.
All right.
Oh wow.
You might add just a tad bit more of the crepe. You want to spin it around. This is going to be
To get it as thin as you can.
Yes.
Kind of like an omelet. And then you wait for it to bubble.
Just like a pancake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you do like this and none of the batter is moving anymore, you can tell like it's about to get to that time to where you're gonna go ahead and flip it.
That becomes the dangerous part for me.
Yep. See how delicate that is?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
So let that set and cook on
Yeah.
the bottom. And then once it's done, you just take it off whole, put it on there, and you'll just put whatever you like inside. Some people eat it with Nutella,
Yeah.
anything like
yeah.
that, cream cheese filling.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
cream cheese filling.
Me
That
too.
would be so good.
Okay.
The second
so,
side?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah.
that's good. That's good too.
They always look rubbery.
Perfect.
They're
That's
so
good.
good.
Wow.
So
Okay.
y'all can go ahead.
Okay.
I would say, yeah.
Hold on, baby.
I think
Yeah.
it's too thick. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, perfect.
Sticking your tongue out.
Got it. Yep.
It's all about the confidence.
I know what I'm doing.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah, that
No
looks great.
mistakes yet.
No mistakes.
Well,
Those
she
aren't
said
allowed.
we'll have mistakes first.
Oh no.
Let's see.
In her experience, the first couple
Yeah.
are always a
Yeah.
mistake.
We made a
But I'm
perfect
happy.
crepe.
I'm happy.
I know. I want to eat it right now.
Me as well.
That's good.
That's a big one. Got a little brown burnt on that oil.
That's okay.
Yeah, look at
What is
mine.
what?
Mine had that
Yeah.
too. It's fine.
caramelization.
Extra flavor.
We'll just probably wipe it out with a paper towel
Yeah.
next go around. But
You got it? All right, another one. Good mix. That mix
Wow.
works really
Pretty
well.
good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so good.
It's brown again.
Yeah. I think it's just the pan.
The oil that you spray.
There you go. Good job. They're not as hard as I thought they were.
it's all about the batter and
Yeah.
everything in the
Okay,
pan.
so how much would you suggest putting in? And do you only do a quarter, or what do you, how am I gonna fold this?
So how do you want to fold it? Because
Yeah,
Just
What
two
you
ways,
can
right? You can roll them.
exactly, you can roll it,
I
or
can do
you can.
quarters. Yeah, so I would only put this in the quarter quadrant then. Huh?
Yes.
Yes. So let's say right here. Something like that, maybe a little bit more. Okay, like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then I would do this, and then I would do this. Right?
There you
Perfect.
go.
Oh my goodness sake.
And then if you want your whipped cream on top, and
Yes,
then
well,
go
we've
for it.
got to,
Or
I
you put a little
suppose.
more berry on it.
Since it's French.
You did it. He flipped it.
Did you flip it, Saul?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? And just a little bit of berry on top.
Beautiful.
Coming back.
Look at
That's great.
There you go.
Great size pan.
So that, I was like, I didn't need it.
The table moved.
There is the finished product. It's a crepe with homemade spread sauce. I think that we're
Fruit sauce.
adding the whipped cream. We're defrenchifying it.
Oh my.
Did you make these for people?
It's through.
In a heartbeat. My mother would love me.
Oh, she would.
There you go.
Your mother would love me. Which would be a miracle.
My mother? Yes.
Yes.
She would.
Finally, after 50 years.
Same here.
It's more practice.
Is that ever good? Okay, folks. We have just engaged in a gastronomical event. And I'll tell you what, I'm just blown away. We're not going to load any of these recipes up. You got to create your own thing. But I learned so much tonight. First off, the salad, if you want to call it that,
That's good.
that was so good. Just off the top, just nothing. And then the fish. That's what was really my most impressive thing, was the fish. I did learn probably that what I've been doing with fish is just being way too impatient and not allowing it to cook, and just leave it alone. Just don't touch it. Leave it alone while it's in the pan for a while. And that was so good. Oh my goodness. All we did was sit down and eat a piece of fish. It was just outstanding.
It was like a whole dinner.
A whole
just
dinner.
that piece of fish.
But then she finished us off tonight with teaching us, which I had never done, making crepes. And these crepes were just really, really good, filled with just a very simple fruit compote.
Just berries.
Berries, yeah. And just so good and so easy. That's what really was impressive to me. Certainly going ahead and making the crepes the night before, whatever, easy. And then serving them, but they come out so good for any kind of guest that you would have. So I've got a whole meal already then lined up because of this to do for some important guests when we have them. I don't know if we ever get it.
So, did you enjoy dinner?
I expressed my appreciation of how good it was.
He tried not to.
We're just family here. And now we have a new family member. Her name is Jasmine. I tell you, we love her. She did a great job tonight. We thank you. We applaud you. We just honor you. You are great. You're a great I tell you, open up your own restaurant. We'll be there once a week.
Yes, we'll come.
Yeah, that's good. So anyhow, that's it, folks, for me. I'm done. I'm going to go crawl into bed and sleep like a baby tonight. It's so good. Thank you for coming.
No problem. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. Thank you guys for having her come.
Oh,
Go
yes.
look her up. Go look her up
Yeah,
on
go
Instagram.
look her up.
Instagram.
Thank you for this wonderful birthday gift. It was outstanding. Wow.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And then
Belated.
we've only got
Belated.
about 10 months before my 71st.
Yeah. It's not a milestone.
Oh, it isn't. I thought every birthday we do something.
Apparently.
After 70, everyone is a milestone, believe me.
All right, good deal. Hey, see you later. Talk to you.